Hello, my name is Sarah and I'm here today to introduce you to the crowned lemur and share some basic information about the species. They are endangered and education is an important step in their recovery. The crowned lemur only occupies a small area in the northernmost tip of Madagascar, only about 1,300 kilometers square. They prefer deciduous forests with less humidity than many other lemurs. They do inhabit some humid forests, but this is likely because they have been forced out of their natural habitat. The species is sexually dichromatic, meaning males and females differ in coloration. The females are mostly gray except for their orange crown, while the males are a reddish-brown with black and orange crown. Crowned lemurs grow to about 3.5 pounds and eat a diet of mostly fruit with some flowers and leaves. In the wild, crowned lemurs live in groups of 5 to 15 individuals and split into smaller groups to forage. Crowned lemurs are diurnal and can be found in almost any part of the forest. However, they do seem to prefer the canopy. This doesn't stop them from descending to the ground to pick up fruit. Crowned lemurs have even been found moving through the karst sinks. The sinks are a type of karst rock formation made of limestone. Through time, this area has become treacherous with many sharp points and edges creating spikes. The crowned lemur is the only lemur that has been found braving these formations. Fragmentation of the forest these lemurs inhabit threatens their species. This means that the areas they can survive in are split into smaller, separate pieces that don't allow for gene flow. Population estimates range between 1,000 and 10,000 individuals. If the population becomes too small or inbred, crowned lemurs face possible extinction due to inbreeding depression and loss of genetic variation. Genetic drift can also greatly affect the genetic makeup of a species when the population is this small. Parks like the Ivalana houses have been established to breed and release captive lemurs and encourage public support for their conservation. There are also 4 reserves that protect these lemurs, but unfortunately, even in the reserves, they face the threat of poaching. Lemurs are an interesting and unique creature, and the crowned lemur is no exception. Their lower and canine teeth form a sort of comb they use to groom themselves and others in their group. The continued existence of these extraordinary little animals is severely threatened by slash-and-burn agriculture limiting their habitat. Currently, they are on the IUCN Red List as an endangered species. We should all do our part to be educated about these animals and others like them so that we can utilize sustainable practices to ensure their survival so generations after us can enjoy the biodiversity this planet has to offer. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about the crowned lemur. Thank you for joining me.